aftermath of the terror attack at Istanbul airport. And on the Brexit briefing. That's all coming up on the Peter channel. More news coming up right now in 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time now for the Peter channel. More news on this Wednesday morning, June 29th, 2016. Good morning to you all on this lovely Wednesday morning, 29th of June, 2016. Here are your news and odds top story at 8:30 on this Wednesday morning. It is Istanbul, where Turkish investigators poured over video footage and witness statements on Wednesday after 3 suspected Islamic State suicide bombers opened fire and blew themselves up in Istanbul's main airport, killing 41 people and wounding 239. A pro-European Union demonstration in London has thousands of people gathered in Trafalgar Square Tuesday to protest the results of last week's referendum. Donald Trump has ripped up trade deals and confront China. U.S.-backed Syrian rebels say they invested on the border with Iraq held by so-called Islamic State. The new Syrian army statement said that it captured a number of ISIS positions on the outskirts of al-Qaeda, which the jihadist group seized. Japan's Toyota has recalled 3.37 million cars worldwide over the possible effects involving airbags and emission control units. Automatic Wednesday said it was recalled 2.87 million cars over the possible fall in emissions control units. The Windows 10 free upgrade ends July 29th. We know that for a long time, but now the deadline is looming. You have just 31 days today to do the deed. On June 23rd, Britain voted to leave the European Union with much higher than expected turnout of 72%. Close to 52% of the electorate voted to leave, while just over 48% voted to remain. President Barack Obama, Vince Andrew, and Elliot counterparts in Canada and Mexico Wednesday convened the final North American Leaders Summit to even the U.S. A firebomb announced in a mosque in Islamic school preference sparked renewed calls for dedicated religious vilification station in Western Australia. London, the United Kingdom's most prominent figures, have remained steadfast silent among the controversy and chaos surrounding the country's vote to leave the European Union. Damascus, Syria. Syrian rebels backed by the United States on Wednesday seized by the Hamadan small airport near the Iraqi border used as a base by the Islamic State. Baghdad, the Iraqi federal border, is known by attempts to reform the cabinet and remove the prominent speaker, the Iraqi judiciary said. Three crew members were missing Tuesday and a fourth was injured Tuesday after head-on train collision Texas Panhandle ignited a massive fireball, forced evacuation in the surrounding area. Massachusetts police discovered firearms and explosive in a car early Tuesday morning during an investigation of alleged attempted robbery according to the Middlesex District Attorney's office. Tameka Perry was not much pregnant or baby was due win in the week, but on March 5th, a neighbor and daughter started on with Perry with loud music proceeded to disrespect the FBI, said his FBI, but women tragically killed an expected mother, unborn child. Authorities for the release of the pages documents related to mass shootings at the gay nightclub in London that left 49 victims dead. Miami, a federal judge denied the request by 24 cumulative claim that he let out to the federal keys to the state of the United States. Apartment rents are still surging at some relief aside. Average U.S. rent rose 0.4% in May, back to the record high, according to the Consumer Price Index data released this month. Vodafone, the telecom giant, one of the biggest sector, may move its headquarters out of UK for the country's vote to leave the European Union. U.S. home price economy city set new records of 7. Signed a collaboration that lasted the deal with California Tech Center Corp for access to its bispecific antibody technology with rights to develop and commercialize two of the lab and flagship experimental therapeutics. Houston, Enterprise Next Partners had closed down a gas facility in Mississippi after fire erupted earlier this week within the confines of the plant. The Canadian government said was looking to Build stronger energy towns on the Mexico Delaware. The key will be placed in the sector. Maintain and support fellow. This is Scottish government economic energy. Ticket the stocks today, 1749.72, SP5, 23.49, and that's at 4,691.87. Watson, a second member, Marty Walsh's administration meeting charter, sorted the music festival production company. Timothy Sullivan, the chief of staff and government affairs, Boston was arrested for weather fall at federal grand jury at Davenant, U.S. Attorney Carmel T's office in the Nats. The 36-year-old Boston resident faces conspiracy to extort the company extortion charges. Sullivan's lawyer, Thomas Kelly, declined to comment, and Mayor Walsh didn't immediately comment. In the shot one, Brexit means delays and complication process towards the ratification of Brexit support. A matchup. New studies show that Zika virus is trickier than it appeared at a first glance. Lurking at the months of pregnant females and interfering with the immune system response. It's always surprising how breaking to hear about it. Young athletes and subtly ascending off their more common in male minority athletes, like Reggie Lewis back in 1993. IBM's supercomputer Watson Nova's Jeopardy process is teamed up with the Department of Veterans Affairs to try to realize cancer care for veterans. The inner pelvic stem is an uncomfortable, invasive, and might not be necessary for healthy women, or is it? There isn't a clear answer. Peter Aldusa, 8:37, tied for spot support. Last night, the Boston Red Sox snapped their three-game skid with an 8-2 victory at the Tampa Bay Rays. Red Sox at the Tampa Bay Rays graphic, 12:10 p.m. out in St. Pete. The Miami Heat are closing on contract extension with coach Eric Spoelstra. Source told ESPN. Cover story first reported by the Vertical on Tuesday. And waking in Tuesday's news that the world number one date Jason Day would not be playing this year's Olympic golf tournament because of concerns about the Zika virus. Second-rate Jordan Spieth was asking about his own participation Tuesday ahead of his. Omaha, Nebraska, Coastal Carolina, incredible postseason but isn't over yet. Carter Orton's book RBI single sparked the 3-1 8-inning the Chattanooga beat Arizona Final Four on Tuesday night to set the College World Series where finals decided third game. What should be done? Should definitely be taken care of, not the former Philadelphia Eagles head coach Barney White has passed away. Peter Chaldusa, Brazil, 8:38 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's start you off down in Rhode Island and Eastern Connecticut. We're 95 on the southbound side of Wilson, Mr. Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, and they do so from 37 in Crescent all the way to downtown Providence. 95, 146 section on Providence on the southbound side, so goes. 6 connectors, so from 6 to 95. 146 on the southbound side, so the north split into 295 Lincoln Rhode Island. 99 on the northbound side, it did so 295 Lincoln Rhode Island, all the way out to Route 122 and Woonsocket on the northbound side. 95 on the southbound side, it did so by Route 45 in Mansfield. 95 on northbound side, also before Route 120 in Canton. Route 2 at the northbound side, it did so by 18 way before the Braintree split. Ward and Summer Bridges are looking good, 6 from 7 on all lanes. Otherwise, Route 3 is looking good from Braintree all the way at this Plymouth. Savage Expressway on both ends slow from the Pike Line to the Braintree split. 93 in downtown Boston is looking good, but 93 the southbound side is slow from Medford all the way to the Zanker Bridge and the tunnels in Boston. Route 1 on the southbound side is sold from Route 60 River all the way out to Route 93. Mass Parking in the eastbound side is sold from Route 30 Atlantic all the way out to Route 128 in west of the Stop and go from Newton to Austin Barton Tolls. Mass Parking on the westbound side. Stop and go from Lawyer from Boston to South Suspension. And then break again from Austin Barton Tolls all the way out to Newton Corner. 128 on both ends sold from 24 Kenton to Route 3 around the Braintree split in South Expressway, Braintree. 128 on the northbound side. It is sold from Route 1 in Norwood all the way out to Route 20 Waltham. 128 southbound side, so from Linfield all the way out to Waltham. Route 2 westbound side, so Lexington stretch. Route 2 of the eastbound side, so from Belmont all the way out to Fresh Parkway and Cambridge. 93 on the northbound side, it is sold from Bedford stretch. 485 on the northbound side, is sold from Franklin to the Mass Pike. 485 on the southbound side, sold before 290 in Manchester, in Auburn, Massachusetts. 290 in the eastbound side, it is sold from 390 to Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, it is slow before Route 9 in Worcester. 91 on the northbound side is slow from 57 to 291 in Springfield. And Mass Pike will also run 91 in Chickpea and Taconic and Berkshire 3 and Interstate 90 also before the Massachusetts border. Out in Connecticut, 91 on the southbound side, it is sold from 291 to I-84. I-91 on the northbound side, it is sold from Middletown to I-84 in Hartford, Connecticut. I-84 to the eastbound side, so from Newport to the Hartford. I-84 to westbound, also down to the Hartford. I-84 to the eastbound side, it is sold from Route 8 Waterbury all the way up to Bristol. I-84 westbound side, it is sold from Waterbury to Danbury. And Route 7 on the southbound side, so before I-84 Danbury, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway is southbound side, so from Bridgeport down to the Stamford. 95 on the southbound side, so from Fairfield up to Greenwich and highways and byways in New York City. Logo. 293 on the westbound side, it is sold between 93 and Everett Turnpike and Manchester, New Hampshire. But highways and byways in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Lincoln, and I-87 on the southbound side, also after the Canadian border up in Plattsburgh. Alright, MBTA alerts. Subway system is living good. Needham train 604. 732 ambulance miles operating 5 minutes beyond schedule between Hershey and South Station. But Cubby Rail's looking good on the ferries. They are looking good. Pircello Dusab is now 8:42 on this beautiful cloudy went on, and it is time now for a weather report, and it is a cloudy start to morning. And check it out, we are, and it shows a couple of little batches of rain showers off of Ipswich up to Beverly. A lot of rain showers from Boston vicinity and stretching it down to Lynn. Another batch of rain showers from Millwork and stretching it Lexington down 129 Needham and down the Pike to Framingham and up to the Hudson and down to Worcester and down to Stockbridge. And this is a lot of rain showers with a heavy bands of more ones just east of Nantucket. And a little on rain showers from I-89 all the way down to Keene, New Hampshire with a band of heavy showers north of Keene. And it is all headed to the... Where's it going to be headed? We don't know. But we've seen a little batches of rain showers west of Rutland, Montreal, and north of Queensbury, New York. And a little batches of rain showers and storms up the mid-Maine coast. And a lot of showers and storms stretching from Lewiston, Maine, stretching all the way up in the Waterbury, up 95 and stretching up in the Moosehead Lake region up in the middle of Knocket. And stretching it all the way up to the Moosehead Lake region of Maine. So we're going to be, it's all going to be headed to the northeast. Alright. How's this weather outlook? Day 1 today tonight, there'll be a low risk of a few strong thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Day 2 of 7. Thursday through Tuesday, there'll be a low risk of strong thunderstorms occurring Friday and Friday night. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, check the shots. The test is also possible at 2 p.m. Benchmark before 9 a.m. West. Punt test skies about 82 degrees. Coming southwest wind 5 to 8 miles an hour. Morning chest beach at 30% tonight. Benchmarks to 1 a.m. West. Puckles coming at 59 degrees. Some about 5 miles coming in DG Thursday. South coming at 84 degrees. Light available. Wind coming in northwest wind 5 miles in the afternoon Thursday night. Most goods coming at 61 degrees. South about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Friday, check the shots with thunderstorms possible at 1 p.m. Most skies about 82 degrees. A lot of southwest wind becoming south from 5 to 10 miles in the morning. Chest beach at 30%. Friday night, check the shots. That's what's been benchmark up to 1 a.m. West. Most cars got about 63 degrees and chest beach at 30%. Saturday, most of the park cars come at 83, about 58 degrees. Sunday, Sunday, most cars come at 80, about 58 degrees. And Wednesday, Sunday, most cars come about 83, about 58 degrees. And for Tuesday, most cars come about 85 degrees. Currently not near, it is overcast skies, 71 degrees. Saw a few peaks on the side. The humidity 9%, 22 above Celsius. So that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this June 29th, 2016 on 1 in the morning. Peter Whistle will give a good morning with a good Friday to all. See you at 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. report. Have a good morning.